What's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. What a start to the weekend for Bitcoin. We're seeing a $49,300 Bitcoin. What did I tell you guys? Do not count out Bitcoin. Do not doubt Bitcoin. When you do, it's usually not going to end very well for you at some point. Now, I want to start out the stream by saying, guys, make sure you guys are being nice in the chat. There's a difference between having differences of opinions on the charts versus, calling people, dumb and sort of personally attack people, right? So, make sure we're staying somewhat civil on the charts, somewhat civil in the chat here, please, so we don't have to start timing people out. I don't want to have to start timing people out myself. But I will, if it comes down to that, right? I will, right? I try to keep, everyone be able to stay. I don't like to time out people. I like to have everyone have freedom of speech, whatever. Make sure we're being somewhat nice in the chat. It's not that hard, right? We're adults here, okay? It's not that hard. We can have different opinions about different patterns, being bearish or bullish, right? But let's try to keep it somewhat civil here, okay? Somewhat civil. Thank you, Rudy. All right. So anyways, let's jump on into Bitcoin. So we're at 49,250. We're going to start the stream off with a pump song because what a awesome day for Bitcoin. I was not expecting Bitcoin to move up this fast. I'm playing the pump song. Simple as that. We need the helmet, bro. Where's the helmet at? Come on, man. Where's the helmet? There we go. All right, there we go. We just had to get one out of the way because Bitcoin did have a nice day today. Really the last 2 days moving from 44,000 all the way up to 49,400. Now we're sitting consolidating here around 49,200. I like the fact that we're kind of consolidating up here to upwards of 49,000, and we have not really sold off, right? We've sort of pumped to 49,400. Usually on a big move like that, you would see a giant sell-off like right after. But the fact that we're consolidating here above 49,000, I think is really nice. Now, guys, there's not really a lot to talk about today, right? So we're basically still in this 4-hour channel that we bounced off of yesterday, right off the bottom, right? And now we're moving on up. Now, there's two levels that I'm looking at, and they're actually the exact same level for our next resistance coming up. And I think it would almost make too much sense. And we've been talking about this, guys. It almost would make too much sense for us to go back up to this level. Now, if we look at the charts here, we have two very important fib levels, right? Our 0.618 and also our 1.618, both matching here right at about 51,000 US dollars. Okay, why is that level so important? Well, if you zoom out, okay, let's zoom out real quick. From our swing highs at 64K to our swing lows at 29K, that is our golden pocket, right? So that's our 0.618 Fibonacci there. Also, if you take our last consolidation period and go from swing high to swing low, and you take your fib extension, you can see also your 1.618 Fibonacci happens to be right in that general vicinity as well. So everything's kind of pointing here towards up here towards about 51,000. Now, will we make it up there? Well, let's take a look at some of the shorter time frames to start, right? Our 4-hour RSI, it has room to run, right? So we can move up if we want to here on the 4-hour chart. What's up, Gwilly? I'm doing pretty good today, man. I am doing pretty good. I don't like to see hate in the chat. I like it to see somewhat civil, right? If you disagree with like an Elliott wave, you disagree with the bulls philosophy of Bitcoin to the moon, no problem with disagreeing opinions, right? But sort of at some point it gets a little monotonous. So let's not keep it somewhat civil, okay? That's all I'm asking. Anyways, our 4-hour RSI has to come up here. I think we're going to come up a little bit higher here. You got room to run. you can get as high as, I mean, we've seen back here, you can get up as high as 85 on this. So I don't think that we're done here on the 4 hour. If you look at the volume, one thing I will say is the volume on this little pump, it wasn't really a big pump or anything, so the volume on this pump wasn't great, but the volume on this pump was actually not bad, right? That was actually our biggest volume pump since all the way back here when we were going from 43,000 to 45,000, right? That's our next biggest pump, right? So the volume isn't great, but it's still there. It's still there. So nothing to really say on that. On the 1 hour, it's not really much going on here, right? We know, 51,000 is that next level. If we come back down, I'm expecting us, I don't know, man. Do we hold this top level here, which was our previous wick on the 1 hour? Probably likely. Now, if we want to look at, possible pullback scenarios, say if Bitcoin, 49.4 was the local top and we're going to get some type of pullback, which is certainly possible, right? For the bearish scenario, I could see Bitcoin coming back down to about this 382 fib or the 0.5 fib. Why those levels? Well, those are our local top levels from back here. So almost a retest of those levels, right? At about 49,800 to about 48,300, right? And bounce off those levels. That's my bearish scenario, just from a Fibonacci standpoint and previous resistance standpoint. So that's what I'm watching for there. I'm actually going to put a couple targets there. But as far as the 1 hour, we were pretty much, guys, I'm not, we'll look at it in a second, but we're pretty much in sort of, I'm looking for a bounce if we dip somewhere in this range right here. Somewhere in that range. You can see right there, if we do dip, okay? But yeah, guys, if we look at this, I mean, there's not much in between here. There's not much. There's no fib levels. If we really want to zoom out, I think the reason why we're getting some resistance at this level, if we actually look left, we have sort of, let's see. So we have some resistance. It's not really anything. There's not really any peaks or valleys here. I mean, there's a little bit here at this local, some right here. So that might be the reason why you're getting a little bit of resistance at this level. You can see some local lows there, but there's really not much. There's really not much holding us back at this current level right now. So like I said, 4 hour has room to run. 1 hour is a little bit up there, right? We're at a 71, but we still have room to run on the 1 hour RSI as well. So we're looking good there. Now, the daily is what I'm looking at here. So if we look at the daily chart real quick, guys, our daily RSI, right, we still have this downward sloping daily RSI, which is giving us that bearish divergence. You can see we're getting lower highs on the daily RSI, and we're getting higher highs in price action still, right? So I think it would be very, very bullish for Bitcoin to break this downtrend of daily RSI resistance. Just to sort of get that out of the way. I keep hearing the bears saying that we've got bearish divergence. We got bearish divergence. Well, we've had it the last 4 pumps and Bitcoin hasn't cared, but I would like to break that just so we don't have to hear it anymore. And we're very, 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 very close. We're actually right at that line right now as we speak. So if we can get back over that, I think we're going to 51,000, 52,000. Where we go from there is that's the big question. Does Bitcoin do what we don't expect it to do and sort of do one of these two things? And this is what we were talking about previously, guys. We were talking about once we got to this golden fib level, is Bitcoin going to blow our minds in one way or another, right? So is Bitcoin going to maybe top out before we get there and maybe at 50K and then have a nice retrace or something? Or is Bitcoin going to come up here? Everyone's going to expecting a pullback, and Bitcoin just rips through the golden pocket. I just think it's too obvious. It's almost too obvious here for Bitcoin to stop at the 0.618. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, because on a technical level, what's up, dude? What's going on, Ralph? Falling wedge on the 4 hour Bitcoin we broke out of, and we can go up to 83. This will get us to our golden pocket. Ralph, we'll check that in just a second, man. But from a technical standpoint, it would make a lot of sense for us to go back up to sort of this golden pocket level. But that almost makes too much sense, right? I mean, that's what everyone's expecting. That's what everyone's expecting. Just like right here, everyone was expecting a dip down to 42.5, and Bitcoin just said,
nope, nope, nope,
and decided to pump off 43.8 instead. So I'll be watching this area like a hawk. I think at this point, I'm not going to say it's inevitable. Either Bitcoin fakes us out and dips before it, or Bitcoin pumps through it, or gets rejected. I mean, any three scenarios can really happen here. But really, if we can break this daily RSI resistance and actually nullify this daily bearish divergence, that's what I'm looking for in the daily. That's what I'm really looking for me, at least a confirmed catapult to get us to that $51,000 level. Obviously, it's going to take that, right? If we don't break it, means we're going to pull back a little bit on price, right? So that is that, guys. That is that. I mean, the daily overall just looking super bullish. We made another high on the daily. Man, I don't see, besides the RSI, I don't see how you can really argue this says any type of bearish structure. I just don't see it. Like I said, besides this one indicator. I don't see it, guys. You guys can comment on something. I don't know. If you guys have anything in chat, let me know. The daily just looks healthy. The daily just looks healthy. And it's one of those things that other than looking left, you're more so kind of in, you know, what I like to call it is dead cat bounce price discovery. Not really a thing. It's something I kind of say, but it's dead cat bounce. Not dead cat bounce, but like bounce or possible dead cat bounce price discovery, like how high you're going to get, or are you going to reverse, right? So it's sort of you're kind of trying to decide which level you want to get to. It's indicators at these times are very, very sort of, I don't know, they're not very indicative. Like the MACD flipped bearish right at the bottom, and if you actually traded the MACD there, you actually would have got wrecked there in the daily, because you flipped bearish on the MACD, and now you're about to flip back bullish, right? You're about to flip back bullish there. Dead care bounce. Yeah, that's better. Dead bear bounce. That sounds a little bit better. But yeah, you're about to flip back bullish on the MACD too. So like the indicators here are kind of doing whatever they want to do. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think in the chat. You guys tell me what you think. Ken's sources was right. You got some good info. I told you Ken was right. Bro, I told you Ken was right. Ken has been saying, or Ken actually said yesterday on stream that we were going to hit 50K. What did he say? You're going to hit 50K this weekend? Is that what Ken said yesterday? I forget what Ken said. But Ken said we're going to hit 50K this weekend. I'm still confident in that too. Seemed kind of far-fetched yesterday. Now it doesn't seem so far-fetched, does it? Now it doesn't seem so far-fetched. All right, jump into the weekly. Look at the weekly. Look at the weekly. Look at, I showed Java this chart earlier, and Java was looking at this chart going, Java was literally going, but all the other YouTubers told me to short this. They told me to short this for weeks, and there's 5 weekly green candles in a row. This actually looks bullish. This looks bullish. I've been shorting this the entire time. How can I short this chart? This looks bullish AF. Bullish AF. I lost my shirt because of this weekly chart. I'm going to go short. And then he actually went and shorted again. He'll tell you about that story coming up here in just a second, but he actually shorted again right after that. So he'll tell you about that story a little bit later in the stream. But yeah, the weekly chart, guys, looks unbelievable, dude. Look at this weekly chart. Like, this is bullish, man. You guys know I love saying this is bullish, but it really is. Like, I'm not trolling at this point. Like, you know, sort of. Okay, you got that buy pressure wick too on that last weekly. That's a bullish weekly candle there, and you didn't quite come back down to test the 20 EMA or the 20 SMA. I would have liked to, but still, it doesn't look like Bitcoin really wants to do that right now. It looks like it just wants to kind of sort of continue up here. Actually looks like it's due for a pullback. You could argue that. You could argue that, but what I will say is when Bitcoin's bullish, okay, there's a lot of times where Bitcoin might look like it needs a pullback, right? Bitcoin might have looked like it needed a pullback right here, right? Hold on. Trading View's being a little laggy. Come on, Trading View. Trading View, are you serious? There we go. So Bitcoin might have needed to look like a pullback right here. Did Bitcoin get one? Nope. Bitcoin might look like it needed a pullback right here. Did Bitcoin get one? It did there. But that was after even more of gains than it was right here. So like I said, when Bitcoin's bullish, it doesn't necessarily, like, it would be nice for a pullback, but you got to remember, I think a lot of people forget how bullish Bitcoin can get. When it gets bullish, you know, it can take a while to get that next pullback. And I'm not going to say it's going to always end up like that, but, you know, it can go a while without a pullback. People forget how long it can go. People forget last year. Okay, I'm not going to say it's going to end up like last year, but you guys forget that you went from October to January, talking 3 months without a significant pullback. So don't count out Bitcoin. That's why the stream is do not count out Bitcoin. Or it was. That's why the thumbnail was don't count out Bitcoin. Right? Don't count out Bitcoin. Don't doubt Bitcoin. Bitcoin does what it wants. Doesn't always respect TA. Clearly, right? Everyone was calling zero here, and Bitcoin said once again,
nope.
Bitcoin said, you dare so talk crap about me. Let me get the moon helmet back on, because we're moon boys today. We're not really moon boys today, guys. We're being realistic here. I mean, Bitcoin's at 49.3. I don't see a scenario here. Rest in peace, Fib. Whoa, what's this Fib? So our Fib from the bottom to our top, we can actually look at that. We do have our 236 Fibonacci here. That's also at like 50,500. So there's a lot of different key levels coming up, guys. 51,000s are 0.618 Fibonacci. 52,000s are 0.65 Fibonacci. And then our 236 Fibonacci from our bear market low to our bull market high is at 50,500 approximately. 50,300 approximately. So we're coming up on that too. So that could give us a little bit of a headache on the weekly. These fib levels have been kind of respected as not really nicely as support and resistance here, at least so far on the way up. So we'll see if that gives us a little resistance, 50,300 on the weekly. All right. And then real quick, just to touch on where we are, guys, MACD's flip bullish, stock RSI getting topped out. Those indicators look absolutely perfect for another run, right? And the RSI, right, we talked about the RSI is going to break this yellow line on the weekly. Look at where we are right now. We are so close to getting back over that yellow line. And why is that yellow line so important? You're like, Jordan, it's just a yellow line. Like, who cares about that yellow line? You might say, Jordan, who cares about a yellow line? It's not that important, dude. Well, if you look, you know, just to kind of repeat myself again, you know, in every bear market, at the dead cat bounce, you bounce off this green box, come up to the yellow line and get rejected. Okay, same thing in 2017. Bounce off the green box, come up to the yellow line, get rejected. All right, same thing here, actually, in 2019. Come back to the green box, can't break the yellow line, you end up going lower. You're right at it right now. You're right at it right now. It's very, very indicative. Like the start of the bull markets are perfectly respected. In April 2020, we're in the green box. We were getting rejected from the yellow line. We got back over it. Got back over it again, and we went. In 2013, hit the green box, got back over the yellow line, went again. So I'm watching this like a hawk. We're right at it right now, which shows us that we're at a key level for Bitcoin. And it's not a coincidence that we're hitting this level when Bitcoin gets into the $50,000, $51,000, $52,000 range. It's not a coincidence. I'm telling you right now. This could be the swing level, which propels us higher, or it could be the swing level, which propels us lower. This is a very, very important level for Bitcoin. I know we always say this level is important. This level is important. This level is important. Even the bears are saying, some of the bears are saying, if we break this golden pocket here at 51,000, 52,000, they're going to flip bullish. That's how big this level is. So we'll continue to watch that. Bitcoin 49.3 right now, actually starting to make trying to bounce again. So we'll see if it does. But that's where I want to touch up with Bitcoin, guys. You guys know what is important right now. And you ladies, I can't forget the ladies in the chat. It's ridiculous. How could I forget the ladies? I even see Britt right there. What's going on, Britt? Any other ladies in the chat? I know Ecoms is traveling. Jazz moved on to another more handsome streamer to make sort of timestamps for. All the ladies are moving on for me. I guess I do have to go bald. I got to switch it up. But no, in all seriousness, that's really what I look at for Bitcoin, right? Watching the daily, we don't really have any resistance until, I know we have some on the weekly at 53, but other than that, 51, 52, I think is on the books. What's up, no name? You're here. Cody. Cody, are you actually a lady? I don't know if you are. Yeah, I'll get to the super chats in a second, guys. I kind of go through Bitcoin and ETH, and then I go through the super chats just after that. All right. So, all right, let's go check out ETH. Why is ETH lagging behind? I don't know. We'll check it out though. We're gonna check out ETH right now.
My wife, Ethereum.
You guys, ETH's not really lagging behind. I keep seeing ETH is lagging behind. Guys, ETH is still up 3% today. The greed, like I said, the greed is an all-time high right now. No, it's not really an all-time high. It's been higher. But ETH is still up 3% today. It's doing just fine. Okay, it's doing just fine. It's had a better day Cardano, better day than XRP, better day than Doge, better day than VeChain, Theta. It's doing just fine. You got to remember, it was the kind of the first mover here, right? ETH was like Bitcoin and ETH were the first movers. Okay, now they're kind of relaxing, but and then we kind of went into the altcoin rally. Solana, ADA, pretty much all the altcoins went off, and now, right, you're probably going to switch back into seeing Bitcoin and ETH have their move, as you're seeing right now. The last 2 days have been Bitcoin and ETH. Obviously, Cardano's been mixed in there too. But guys, ETH is fine, okay? It's performing just fine. It's taking a breather. You got to remember it had, look at this run here. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You had 17 out of 18 days be green in a row for Ethereum. That's nuts. That's nuts. You don't see that very often. So it's doing good. It's doing good. But yeah, 17 out of 18. 17 out of 18 days green. Now, if you actually look, guys, ETH is just consolidating. And it's coming back up to test its highs right now. We break, guys, I'm telling you, we break 33.45. ETH on the daily, there's really nothing there. There's really not much there. I mean, you could argue maybe, if you really wanted to nitpick, maybe like close to 3,600. But after that, guys, you're talking 40K. Not 40K, 4K, right? So coming up to test highs in the daily. Daily still looks really freaking good at the end of the day. I mean, you look at that perfect bounce off the daily EMA ribbon. Absolutely perfectly. Came back down, bounced, now trying to move back up higher. Okay? So that's really, really, really nice. I think they're just going to continue up here. I mean, it doesn't look bearish at all, right? To be honest. I mean, if it did, I would say it did. I just don't think it did, and it was perfect, right? We bounced off the daily EMA ribbon, and we also got that bullish divergence here, which was clear as day that we talked about yesterday, which is a perfect bounce platform to continue up higher for Ethereum, which is awesome. So it was almost like a sign for Bitcoin too, because we've seen Ethereum kind of make moves with Bitcoin. So if Ethereum has this bullish divergence on the daily, Bitcoin can make that too, Zooming in a little bit, yeah, I mean, ETH is not just kind of going sideways here. You're not really doing much. Like I said, if you break this previous high, you're going up to at least, what do we say, around 3,600. Okay, so kind of just going sideways. Not really much going on here on the short-term time frames at all. really. Nothing really going on. So we'll keep watching that. Hourly, yeah, not really doing much. You're really not, guys. I wish I had more to say there. You really just sort of... Let's go back to the 4 hour real quick. Check your 4 hour EMA ribbon. You got back above that. That was perfect. Look at this. Look at this setup here in the 4 hour. W right off the daily EMA ribbon, broke the daily EMA, or sorry, the 4 hour EMA ribbon, and bounced it back to the upside. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. And you reclaim that, right? It was been your support this whole time. You dipped below it, W, reversal, back over it. That is absolutely beautiful. Now, if we go back to the 1 hour, the 1 hour looks a little bit, you do have, I guess you did have a little bit of bearish divergence there. I guess. Give the bears a hug. Ladies, give the bears a hug, Michael said. Give the bears a hug. All right, let me put this right here. So we'll see, kind of getting higher lows, getting rejected at somewhat at the same point on the top side. So we'll see what Ethereum does. Probably gonna have to make a decision here in the next couple hours. What ETH wants to do. I'm sure Bitcoin's doing a very, very similar type of pattern. Yeah, making higher lows. Bitcoin's not really doing anything right now. Not really doing anything. So we'll keep watching Bitcoin, but at the end of the day, kind of just consolidating for that next move for Ethereum. And then obviously on the weekly, guys, you guys know I'm a big long-term chart fan. I'm not so much focused on the short-term charts. I really only look at them for you guys, to be honest. But let's really see what we got going on here. Let me switch this to our 20 and our 10. I think we are still well above sort of our 20 and our 10, which is the two moving averages I like to look at for ETH when it comes to the weekly. Let's see. I got this on. There we go. Get that on. All right, cool. Yeah, we're above the 20 and the 10. So as long as we hold those, we are perfect. There's our support all the way on the way up here. And we went below it, did a W reversal again, and smashed it. Now, I love the helmet, man. Now, ETH showing that buy pressure too. So as long as ETH continues up here, you're going to have another green weekly candle. Showing that buy pressure on the bottom here. You got that dip, right? Got that dip. Look at actually where you dipped to. Hold on. Maybe looked at this a little bit yesterday. Look where you dipped to. Textbook, the last two candles. Previous highs, flip this new support. That's beautiful. So the weekly still looks really bullish. I wouldn't be surprised to see, and you can see on ETH, guys, there's no resistance on ETH until your weekly candle highs. Nothing. 3,900. It was up, and it was down. No consolidation there. So 3,900's next on the weekly time frame, you know, assuming that the daily stands up, assuming Bitcoin doesn't dump. But overall, just awesome. Above all your EMAs, all your moving averages, bouncing off them perfectly. So don't really have much to say on that, guys. I mean, you guys know my thoughts on Ethereum for the long term here. Just looks good. All right, so let's jump quickly onto our Cardano, because Cardano is actually below its all-time highs again.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Guys, we're below our all-time highs for Cardano. We're below our all-time highs for Cardano. I guess we got to pack it up and go home here. I guess we got to pack it up. All right, guys, I'll see you later. It's been good to, you know, stream it for you guys for the last, whatever it is, 6 months or so. It's been fun. It's been real. I'm going to pack it up here because Cardano just broke below its previous all-time highs after having massive days. We look very, very bearish on the chart. See you guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So like we talked about with Cardano, right? So we got a giant wick above. You know, sort of, I'm actually surprised that we actually came back below. I actually generally am surprised we came back down below. But, you know, if we sort of look at this, you know, guys, you usually don't break our all-time highs in one shot, right? Not every coin Solana where we just go up towards our all-time highs and just you know, treat it like it was nothing, right? So we wicked above it. We're right, literally right at it right now. I think it was 146 or 246, and we're at 245.5. So we can easily break back above this today if Bitcoin wants to go sideways. The reason why you're probably getting a pullback is, one, because you had a massive move to the upside, and two, it's because Bitcoin's pumping, right? So lately, when Bitcoin pumps, the high cap altcoins usually get slight pullbacks, and then when Bitcoin goes sideways, that's when the big caps pump. That I've seen, right? Not always like that, but let's actually look at our fibs on our 4-hour chart. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see what's going on here. Technically, on the 4-hour, we're sitting above it, and it might have been a nice back test of it. Like, look at the 4-hour, guys. So we have our all-time highs over there. Look at it, all-time highs over there on the 4-hour, right, is the yellow line. This looks actually, on the shorter-term time frames, just looks like a back test, right? It was our resistance, and now we're trying to flip it as support. Now, can we hold it? Can we hold it is the question here for Cardano. I think we will. I think we're going to bounce off this level. It just makes too much sense to do that. If we pull back for whatever reason, I guess we can look at our fibs. Let's take our swing low or swing high. I don't know, man. That looks good. That looks good. So you wicked below it. You bounced off your 236, and now you're trying to hold the candle body close at the all-time highs. Very, very interesting setup there. Very, very interesting setup. If you do dip, you know, I think this 0.5 fib makes a lot of sense. You know, from your previous highs, come back down and test those previous highs, and then trying to bounce. But yeah, this would be a very, very interesting close here. Very, very interesting. Ada, you dump it, I'll jump it. But yeah, very interesting close. We'll watch this a little bit closer on the close, but I think that's what we're kind of focused on right now. Because if Bitcoin, if Cardano can bounce here and get back into price discovery, like I said, when we're in price discovery, you can see crazy things. Just look at Solana, the last week or so. All right, Solana went absolutely nuts. So it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. We'll watch the daily close tonight for Cardano. See if we can close that daily as the highest daily or the highest price ever for Cardano, which is nuts to say. Nuts to say. We're right at it right now. So that'll be exciting to watch today, guys. That'll be exciting to watch. But real quick, the weekly chart. Oh, man, this looks... Holy moly, this looks bearish. Holy moly.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Look at the monthly chart. Oh, wow. This looks like a bear market to me. This looks like a bear market to me. I gotta tell you. Hey, it ends up being a bear market. Hey, I'll take my quick 2.5x on Cardano and multiple other good gains on other coins too. I'll take that. But yeah, same thing for monthly. Right at the previous high wicks. We already clearly smashed our previous monthly highs, which were at 175 approximately. But yeah, I mean, clearly engulfing monthly candle. That's a massive, girthy monthly candle from 120 to 250. That's nuts. That's nuts. So that's nuts. I'm like a squirrel. But yeah, the weekly is starting to look like that too, guys. We get back above this. As of right now, we have tomorrow, obviously, but as long as we close above 230, it looks like we're going to make the highest weekly close of all time for Cardano too. So another milestone we can put in the books for Cardano. Highest weekly close of all time, assuming we close above 230 tomorrow. Spank 6x month? Yeah. Spank Chain's been doing pretty well for me. Everyone was making fun of me for Spank Chain. I think, you know why I think Spank Chain pumped is because the OnlyFans is stopping adult content. So so some of these adult coins, right, might actually perform pretty well. So Spank Chain's done very well for me. We'll take a look at that in a little bit too, though. Done very well. Let's see. All right, let's check on BTC. Still sitting at 49,176, and ETH still chilling. All right, so let's look at some of the macro stuff real quick, guys, while we have some time here. I'm kind of the new Madden, the new Madden came out today, so I haven't got to play it yet. I'm kind of looking forward to that later. Looking forward to that later here. I hope you guys are too. I'm not sure if you guys play Madden or not. All right, so Cardano. The franchise mode on Madden should be a little bit good this year. A little bit better, I guess. They added some stuff. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Trading view. What are we doing? There we go. Total. Oh no, this is indicators. I was like, trading view. What are you doing here, bud? Look at total. Look at the total market cap, bro. Come on, man. You gonna tell me this is bearish? Bro, the target is literally the all-time highs, dude. Look at that wedge. Come on, you guys gotta love my wedges. You guys gotta love my freaking wedges. Look at this wedge. Ugh. Every wedge plays out, dude. But no, seriously. As I kind of get over my wedge here. 230 is your next target. We already talked about that. That's your last previous high from over here in April. And then after that, it's your all-time highs at 2.5 trillion. We're getting up there, guys. We're back over, we're pushing 2.1 trillion pretty quickly here. 2.1 trillion pretty quickly. And we're getting pretty close to all-time highs. All-time highs was 2.5. So we're not that far off from where we were, you know, in May. We're really not that far off. You know, Bitcoin might be a little bit more, but you know, for the total market cap, I think we're about, let's see, we're only about 23% off from our previous all-time highs on the total market cap. That's nuts, dude. You know, well, whatever. If this is a dead cat balance, I'll take that all day. I mean, at the total market cap is done at 2x. I'll take 2x gains in all my coins any day. You know what I mean? So, whatever, dude. At the end of the day, you know, that's nuts. You're only 20% away. So, and 20% can happen in like 2 days, as we know. So, total 2 market cap probably looks just as good. Yeah, dude, total two market cap broke out. Bro, this is bullish. Total 2 market cap has broken that previous high right here. Guys, on the total 2 market cap, this is huge. This is huge. As long as we close above this line here, we have no, like, dude, there's nothing until up here. There's nothing. You went straight up, straight down. That is a huge, huge close there for the total 2 market cap. That's nuts. We were talking about this as being one of the last resistances there is left. Okay? And you can see last time we broke this level, all the way back here, look what altcoin market cap did. You had one red candle for the most part. You had a little bit of dips, but for the most part, on the daily, it was mostly straight up there. So altcoins could start getting nuts here. As long as Bitcoin can stay somewhat stagnant, right? Altcoins could go nuts. And I think they already are going nuts based on the numbers that I'm seeing on the right here. That's huge. That's huge, man. That is nice. But anyways, not to get too carried away here. I hope you guys understand why I look at this stuff, because it's very, very, very important to look at this stuff from a bigger picture standpoint. I hope you guys can understand why I think that looks so bullish. I'm not just being a moon boy. If you flip the chart, I would say, holy crap, that looks bearish, right? So, anyways, the DXY, seen a lot of talk about this pumping. I still think it goes a little bit higher here. I'm still looking at this wedge. It's another wedge, guys. Every wedge has played out. Now, this is the dollar index. It might not play out perfectly, right? It's an index. It's not so much he doesn't so much behave like other stuff, but I'm still looking at something like this, right? I think we continue up here. Maybe not exactly right here, but I think maybe come back down a little bit lower or something. But we come back up to like 94, come back down, come back up, retest 93, right? Which is our previous high, can reconfirm it as resistance and move back down. That's kind of what I'm watching for this. Even if it doesn't, like crypto hasn't been respecting this at all. Like look at the DXY, guys. The DXY has been pumping. Whereas, so July, so we started pumping where? Where did Bitcoin start pumping? Bitcoin started pumping on July 21st. So July 21st was right here. So the beginning part of it was, but overall, it's been going up, you know, from that standpoint. So it hasn't really been respecting it. So usually, right, it's an inverse correlated kind of asset class here. So sort of watch that for what it is. But I still expect something like this to play out, in my personal opinion. And then that's just obviously that's obviously sort of speculation, right? S&P 500. Well, you know what? Oh, we're bearish. I thought the crash was coming. 44.41. Once again, what did we talk about yesterday? We bounced right off that previous high and flipped it as resistance. Who would have thought that the S&P 500 would do that after doing it 1,000 times in a row? But yeah, once again, it does it. Perfect bounce off that previous high. Guys, it's the S&P. It's the stock market. It's trying to guess when it's going to crash. Like I'll keep saying it. I feel like I've been saying it for months now. I literally have been saying it. I say it every day. Trying to predict the crash on the S&P is like trying to find a knife in a bottle. Trying to find a knife in a pool full of chocolate pudding. Good luck trying to find that. And trying to find it, you might get stabbed. You might get stabbed. 150 was a fake. Facts. All right. Tomorrow. Anyways, that's the S&P. We'll look at the Bitcoin dominance real quick, and then we'll move on to some of these super chats in here, and then we'll kind of do our thing, right? So Bitcoin dominance is trying to reclaim 45. You can see it was our previous low there. It's now acting as resistance, right? So our previous support now acting as resistance. That's perfect. Let's see if this holds. You're trying to get back above it right now. I don't think it lasts just because Bitcoin's having a good day today. You know, I think Bitcoin could get up to 50,000, then sort of cool off somewhere in that range, and then see altcoins go again, which would drop the dominance. So, or we just kind of chill in this range. I'm still expecting down here to 39, 50%, or 40%, whatever you want to call it. If you want to be round number, whatever, go for it. I speak. ADA will hit $3 and go back down. Guys, when these coins are in price discovery, there's not really you can't really predict where they're going to go, right? That's sort of I don't think trying to predict the price is the best strategy when a coin's in price discovery. I think in my opinion, the best strategy is to have a take profit strategy. You know, so I have a take profit strategy for Cardano, right? That suits me. I wouldn't try to say, oh, Cardano's going to hit $10, because then what if? Because then it's going to get $10, and then I'm going to take all my profits. What if Cardano this cycle doesn't hit $10? What if it hits 920? Okay, and then just has a big blow off top at the 920, comes back down really fast. Okay. That's why I always recommend taking profits on the way up. Not going to say start right now, right? We just broke all-time highs, but you know, obviously you should have your strategy going forward. I think not enough people in crypto have a take profit strategy, unless you plan on holding for years, right? If you plan on holding for years, go for it, right? So it's all about your take profit strategy, right? Ada hears you talking, is trying to pop. Yeah, but that's a Bitcoin dominance, guys. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still chilling, 49,150. I heard 8 is trying to pop right now. Now, still chilling at 25, 245, really 246, right at your previous highs. Right at your previous highs. Right there. There we go. There we go. Bitcoin dropping like a fly right now. Holy moly. Holy moly. Bitcoin's dropping like a fly. Anyways, let's jump into some of these super chats here. Holy moly, I got a weird frog in my throat there. Sorry, guys. Really, really weird frog in my throat, I gotta say. Ralph said, falling wedge on Bitcoin 4, which we broke out of on the 4 hour. I don't see that falling wedge on the 4 hour. I don't see it, man. And unless you were talking about the one that we had way back here. That one already hit its target. So the target on that one was 48,000. And we actually hit 48,000 and we eclipsed 48,000. So that one already played out. So we'll see what the next move is, though. I still think 51,000 is our next move coming up here. When 51 happens, who knows, right? I'm not about time frame guesses. Shadrick with the super chat. He said, "Can you check out KRZ Crayons Finance?" Absolutely, my man. We can check out Crayons Finance for you. I don't really know what that is, but we can go for it. So there's only a wrapped ether on here. I guess we can look at here. Yeah, it's not on CoinMarketCap or TradingView, man. So I can't look at it, unfortunately. Digibyte became a member. What's going on, Digibyte? My man, he became a new mod yesterday. He's a new blue guy in the chat. Digibyte. What's going on, dude? By the way, tomorrow morning is members only live stream, right? So Saturday mornings, right, are members only live streams. Plan on being live at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So make sure you guys are ready to go tomorrow morning, all right? Juan said, "I love your shows, a cornerstone of my evenings." Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Juan. We're waiting for that pump to get excited here today, but could be around the corner, right? Today the pump kind of happened earlier. Doesn't mean that we can't have another pump tonight. Chug said, "Can we get DGB and SLP prediction?" Can do one of them. DGB. Let's see. Digibyte. Yeah, Digibyte just got to break this previous high right here, man. The Digibyte had a nice little consolidation, pullback, and now you just got to break. Really, I'd probably these wicks that you keep trying to break, right? Now, if we take our fibs, I think we looked at Digibyte the other day, and it wasn't the perfect Fibonacci's. Let's see. Yeah, fibs aren't perfect on this one as far as price structure goes, but you know, in theory, if you break 7.2, I mean, you have some local tops here at like 7.9, so I'd watch out for that. Definitely watch out for that. You don't have any bearish divergence on the daily, so you got room to run on the daily if you want to. I'm not so much worried right now about these short-term time frames because, you know, like I said, they're going to follow Bitcoin in the short term. Got room to run on the 4 hour, so there's not really much else to look at there, but sort of bounce off your daily EMA ribbon. Perfect. Consolidate, bounce. Now you're going back up to test that level again. Can you break it on the second level? Based off the trend we've seen for crypto, when you test stuff the second time, you're most likely going to break it. I do have to say. Did anyone catch Peter Schiff on Crypto Banter this morning? He isn't as bad as I thought from his tweets. No, Peter Schiff isn't as bad in real life. Just on Twitter, he's really obnoxious. That's all. He's just really obnoxious on Twitter. His gold, I don't know what his thing is with that, but why is ETH lagging behind? Like we said, it's really nuts. I mean, it's still performing very, very well. You got to remember, a couple weeks ago, it was at, you know, $1,700. Now it's almost at 3,300, so it's done about a 2x. You know, so it's really not. It's not lagging behind at all. Craig said, oh, Craig, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well, mate. Bitcoin is doing bits lately, isn't it? How far away? I don't know why I said that with an English accent, by the way. Bitcoin is doing bits, isn't it? Isn't it? How far away 30K feels now. Fancy taking a look at Nexo. Notice it's lagging behind Bitcoin right now. Nexo's lagging behind Bitcoin. That's not good. That's not good. You don't want your altcoins to lag behind Bitcoin, right? Kind of makes it, kind of defeats the purpose of holding altcoins. But let's see. So I think we're looking at this like as a wedge, which in bullish conditions, these wedges, you guys know I've been saying respect the wedge, right? Also want to respect the wedge, but you know, in bullish conditions, I still think this breaks up. Because a couple things here. Right here, you have bullish divergence on the daily. Never mind. Who cares about the 4 hour? You got bullish divergence on the daily. All right. So that should catapult you up. It looks like you had a nice day yesterday. Trying to have a decent day today. So let's see if that gives you momentum up. All right. That's bullish. And let's check the daily EMA ribbon. Slightly got below it. And you're trying to bounce off of it. Yeah, you can see it was your previous resistance down here in the little mini bear market. We got back above it. Support, support. Expect a bounce here. I expect a bounce. Now you are in a wedge. You are maybe in a wedge. You only have really 2 touches on the bottom, but you know, always keep that in mind. But if the market's bullish, it's not going to break down. It's not going to break down. Unless if Bitcoin breaks down, it'll probably break down, right? Let's be honest. All right, here goes Bitcoin, 49.3. Just like that, we were dipping, and now we're coming back up. Let's actually go, let's look at the 15-minute. I want to see if there's any small little patterns going on here. Not really, just kind of rounding out. Just kind of rounding out, kind of like how we did here. Rounding out. Yeah, let's see if Bitcoin moves. Full moon this weekend, is that a good thing? Is full moon good or full moon bad, guys? I'm not sure about this moon thing. Is the moon good or bad? In the chat. Ladies, give me the bears a hug. They need it today. Guys, ladies, give the bears a hug. No name, okay? No name, Sunflower, Lupus, Ecoms. Who am I forgetting here? Brit. Who am I forgetting? There's plenty of girls in there. Make sure you give the bears a hug, okay? They need it. Christopher Sullivan said, has become a member. Thank you, Chris, for becoming a sweet, sweet member. Hope I see you tomorrow, my friend, in the members only stream. Lucas said, I love the Carl helmet. Thank you, thank you. I made this personally. It's been charging for those 3 months we were down, you know, in the deep depths of crypto abyss, as Crypto Kirby would say. It was charging. Okay, down there, all right, and it was charging, and now I've been using it for the last couple of weeks. It's been great. I haven't even had to charge it once. It was looking very, very. Oh, the helmet was looking bleak for a while. A lot of dust on it. SLP predictions from Chugnug. SLP, real quick. Oh, come on, man. SLP before Bitcoin starts pumping here. Come on. SLP. Whoa. This thing looks brutal. This thing looks like a dumper. This looks like something Bob would invest in. Actually, let's go see what Bob's doing. This is a good time to go see Bob. This is a good time to go see Bob. This chart looks so bullish. This chart looks so bullish. This looks like Digibyte. Oh, no. This looks like Shiba after the pump and dump. This looks like Sea Rocket. This looks so bullish. Oh, I'm gonna invest in this. This looks as good as Shiba. This is the next. This is bullish. Oh my. How did you find this? I'm never watching around the blockchain again. They didn't tell me about this. This is pure gold. This is beautiful. Gotta go. Look at this. Look at this. Previous resistance. Now flipped into new support. This is about to moon. This is about to moon. Let's take a look at our fibs. Take a look at our fibs here. Guys, this is gonna hit the 4236 Fibonacci at 122. $1.22. This will hit the 4.236 Fibonacci. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
Bobby, it's time for dinner.
No! I found a new 1000x altcoin. I found a new 1000x altcoin thanks to Jordan's stream. Some guy let me know. He sent a super chat and let me know.
Bobby, it's time for dinner.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna give it back to Jordan. Thank you, whoever told me about this 1000x altcoin. I usually watch videos on YouTube, but thank you for just telling me in the stream. Appreciate it. I'll catch you all later. Peace. All right. anyways, Bob is actually probably going to invest in this. But no, the previous resistance, yeah, it's actually not too bad. Like, it doesn't actually look too bad. I wouldn't be surprised if you bounced here. Now, I also wouldn't be surprised if you went a little bit lower at the same time, right? So, you know, because you don't really have. I usually on this I would want to look at divergence, right? You don't really have divergence here on the daily. Maybe on the weekly. No, not even enough data on the weekly. Not even enough data on the weekly. Yeah, there's really not much there other than your previous resistance. Maybe come a little bit lower here to like 1464 and then bounce. But I'm not seeing anything as of yet. But this could easily bounce, and then you just look at your fibs and sort of just got to make your way up. You got some work to do on this one, for sure. All right, Bitcoin, 39,340. Looks like you just got up to like 39,360. Let's see what Bitcoin does here. Are we going to make new highs on the day? We also got our daily close in 1 minute. What a nice little bullish scenario here going into the 1 minute chart. This is nice. This is nice. What's the sources? We'll check on Ken a little bit. We'll check on Ken. 49,336. Totally roasting the guy who invested in this. No, it doesn't actually look bad. This is like a good buy low opportunity, right? This is a good buy low opportunity. This is one of the times that you want to buy these coins. Now, I don't know much about this token to actually sort of. Is Java dead? We'll hear from Java in a second. Java didn't have a good day today. But yeah, this is actually a good buy low opportunity. Like, this is the time you want to buy a coin like this, not when it's up here, right? So this actually could bounce. But that's a chart that Bob would buy, though, which I guess would be good. Bitcoin closed at 49,350. That's a girthy daily candle. That is a bullish close. Holy moly. That is a bullish close at 49, almost 49.4. Nice, man. I mean, we almost closed at the highest point we went to today. Literally no wick on the top side. That's a bullish candle. That is girthy. Girthy. Now we'll see what Bitcoin does here in the new day. Maybe you see a little bit of a drop and then a pump, and Bitcoin's going to do what it wants to do at the end of the day. But yeah, that's a bullish close, guys. Setting us up for that golden pocket, in my opinion. 51,000 is my next target here for Bitcoin. Assuming Bitcoin doesn't do Bitcoin things and fake everyone out. Now, I think everyone's kind of going to be expecting, kind of like how we had said the other day, guys. So everyone was expecting a huge dip, and sort of, I was saying, like, I think a dip's going to happen too, but at the same time, Bitcoin can do Bitcoin things and just do whatever it wants to do. I kind of have that same scenario. Now, everyone's kind of predicting the golden pocket at 51 to 52,000. That almost seems too obvious, right? So, like I said, I can see one of two things happening. We can just smash through it like butter, or we can pull back before we hit it and kind of fake everyone out, right? I can see either of those scenarios playing out too, because Bitcoin likes to trick people. It doesn't like to give people the best opportunity every time. There's probably a lot of people will be shorting this up here. You know, does Bitcoin want to give them the opportunity? Who knows? Who knows? Imagine the short liquidation that you would get. Imagine the liquidation on the shorts that you would get if Bitcoin just sliced right through this golden pocket. Now, I haven't really looked at the where the shorts are set up, but I would assume that a lot of people would be shorting this. You know, or maybe not. Maybe Bitcoin's teaching them a lesson, not to short in an uptrend. Do not short Bitcoin in an uptrend. You can short Bitcoin in a confirmed downtrend, right? I guess there's never really confirmed downtrend, but sort of, I would never really short Bitcoin in a confirmed uptrend or in a steady uptrend. That's just asking to get liquidated. Bitcoin is going up again. Yeah, 39340 right now. Peter Schiff agrees Bitcoin will pump on speculation. He thinks it's unsustainable. He accepted his son owns some Bitcoin. Thank you, Philly. Or no, thank you, Chavai. Appreciate it. Why aren't Jordan and Bob ever in the same room together? That's funny. That's funny. But that's an awesome close, guys. Super, super awesome. All right, let me get through some of these here, and then. So can you check FTM on the daily and weekly? I'm looking for targets for next leg up. Sure, Travis. FTM. Holy moly. Is there a better chart on this? I always look at this and there's not a good chart. There we go. That's a little better. So we smashed that. We smashed this. That was a while ago. Let's just start a new chart because this thing is getting 14 cents up to 50 cents. You've done about a 4x here. Let's take swing high to swing low. Looks like you just wicked to that 0.5 fib. So on the daily here, I mean, you're pulling back a little bit. It was likely, right? You were at a 86 on the RSI, so you were gonna necessarily pull back at some point. So you're getting that pullback right now, guys. I'm watching Bitcoin 49,340. If I see it break 49,400, we will switch right back over to it. I promise. Matic pump. Check ADA close, please. Yeah, we'll check it. Let me just finish Phantom here. And we'll go back and check. All right, guys? So 48 on Phantom. We pull back. Can easily just back test this 382 fib and continue up. You know, assuming Bitcoin kind of stays, you know, stays bullish, right? That's the story. That's the story of the hour right now for altcoins. Is if Bitcoin stays bullish, you'll see these altcoins stay bullish, right? You're late to the party, pal. Said Bruce Willis. You're late to the party, pal. But yeah. Next level is the golden pocket. That's up here at about 64 cents for Phantom, and the weekly looks really good. I mean, you're at sort of that swing level here. You break this level on the weekly, close where you're at right now or higher. You don't really have much on the weekly until all the way at all-time highs. You don't really have much. You have this consolidation back here. Look at this. Girthy. That was girthy. But no, like you have the weekly close here. If you close the weekly above these highs on the close, you really got nothing till up here. So Phantom could really start moving here really, really quick. Really, really quick. Q Yoon just became a member. What's going on, Q Yoon? Hope you're doing well. All right, someone said they wanted to check out ADA. ADA close. Looks like we got the highest daily close on Cardano of all time. Oh, no, we didn't. Hold on. let me move back. No, we did. So 2 days in a row, highest daily close on Cardano of all freaking time. Does that constitute a pump song? Anytime one of these main coins has the highest daily close of all time, we're gonna play the pump song. Okay? I don't care. There it is. Getting a little bit of a pullback right now. It's because Bitcoin's pulling back a little bit. But it's really not. I mean, it's kind of just going sideways here right now at the current moment for Bitcoin. Anyway, someone said Matic was pumping. Not really. Probably was before. Matic's not really pumping though. But I like Matic though. I like Matic. We'll take a look at Matic a little bit. Let me do some of these. Energy Web Token, big pump, staking coming. Energy Web Token. Energy Web Token. Yeah. Looks good, man. Looks good. It looks a lot like Phantom, actually. This thing's been doing nuts. Yeah, actually move this down this high. So yeah, actually that lines up pretty well. The golden fib is at like 1580. That's probably a watch out for. Now you do have a little bit of bearish divergence here. You made a higher high on the daily price action, lower low on, or lower high on the RSI. So technically you maybe not need a pullback, right? But like I said, guys, like you're in an insane bullish trend. So even when you have that, I mean, it's a little dicey if you're actually going to get a pullback. So technically speaking, you probably will get a pullback at some point here. Might not be a huge pullback. Might just be like one of these pullbacks here. But I think, you know, if you do continue up, watch 1580, pull back, maybe you test this previous high. Really that. I mean, this thing's in what I like to call the bounce price discovery. Bounce price discovery. Spank 6x this month. Spank chain. Let's check out Spank chain. There's no way it's still going up, dude. Pulling back a little bit here. Is it though? Hold on. Is this can't be legit? 4.8. Yo, this crap was at 0.001 cent. Now it's at 4 cents, bro. You drop down to, yeah, this thing's going nuts though. Dude, someone was telling me it's because the OnlyFans stuff, but that stuff's going nuts. Can you check a good entry for multivac? Multivac? I feel like we've talked about multivac the last 3 days. Multivac. Let's see. A good entry for multivac? Dude, you're going nuts right now. Multivac, you know, multivac was one of those things like, dude, it's going nuts. You broke this previous high, you're off to the races. You know, your best entry bet, who knows when this pulls back? I mean, you're at a 80 on the RSI. You could go a little bit higher, right? My rule of thumb, guys, is, you know, whenever you get a 20% pullback on a coin that you like, that's when I buy. That's my rule of thumb. So I think when multivac, if I was into multivac, I'd wait for a 20% pullback. The problem is right now, I hate to sound like this, but like, you know, the coins that you wanted, the best time to buy was down here, obviously in hindsight, right? Not a lot of people were in the market down here. Maybe some people are getting back into it now. That's why I hope everyone learns, like, you know, you buy at the bottom. You don't want to FOMO into these coins. As much as I believe that we're going to go higher here for most of these coins, you know, you're still a little bit of a dicey spot. So, you know, I'd wait for some type of pullback. I don't want to say that because you might not get one. But your next technical resistance is at 10.4 cents. So I don't know, man. If it was me, I'd probably wait for a pullback on this one, unless you really like it. Unless you really like it, and you don't want to miss out. You know. Quantum again, please. Yes, we can do that. Quantum. Quantum, quantum. Quantum. Sounds bearish. Senso? I got you, Ben. I got you with Senso. Quantum. Wait, was it Quant or Quantum? Yeah, Quantum. Downtrend of resistance. You broke it on the date on the. Oh, this is the 1 hour. Why am I on the 1 hour? What the heck? What the? Oh, this is This is my Bitcoin chart, bro. Can't be doing this to me. All right, look at that. Look at that, a little flag broke out. That was perfect. So our little bull flag broke out, back tested, and are now trying to continue up. So that's perfect. All right, target on it is up here at like 1873. All right, you break 1873, you got simply your 0.5 fib all the way up at 2020. Okay, that's where you're going up to next for Quantum if you break this. Now, you got some here. You got 1650, which are a couple previous highs looking left. But yeah, I mean, nice little breakout here of the bull flag. That's your target there. Nice. I told Dale I use a new catchphrase. All right, let's hey, hold on. Holy moly. All right, where are we right now? ePro. Wait, I think Java, you crying? Java, you okay? Java? Wait, Java, you good? I never learn. I need help. I need help, and I can't listen to Jordan. He's my brother. You don't listen to your brothers. I need someone to teach me. I tried to follow the Elliott wave. I tried to use the Elliott wave theory today, and I got wrecked. I tried to do it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, guys. I tried to do it. 1, 2, 3. I shorted. I shorted right here. Looking for the breakdown. Elliott wave. 1, 2, 3. And it broke up. It broke up. Ridiculous. It's friggin' ridiculous. I need a new teacher. I need a new teacher. Look at my shirt. And on top of it all, I'm fat. I'm a bad shorter. And I'm fat. Oh, shit. Bob, you'll be all right, brother. You'll be all right. Don't get too mad about your short. It's okay. We all learn. And we all learn, and we move on from there, okay? But it'll all be all right. It'll all be all right, man. It'll all be all right. Java, you're on a rant alert there.
Rant alert. Rant alert.
Oh, man. Java, not Bob. All right. Anyways, let's jump back into this. Let's get serious. Let's do B Pro. B Pro. We'll jump through some of these altcoins kind of quickly here because it's already 8:20. Holy crap! It's already 8:20. All right. So B Pro. We were watching this cup and handle pattern. Okay. Java thick. Fumble Fruit said Java thick. Java is a fat shorter. No, but you got your cup and you got your handle. You're just waiting for this breakout on the daily. Okay, you're waiting for the breakout on the daily. But if you can get that breakout, right? We know our target's up here at like 2.4 cents. That's your target there for B Pro if you break out. You also have your previous highs up here at 1.6 that you might need to get some resistance on. But overall, bullish structure, nice round out. Just need to break that break that to the upside there. Why so serious? Keith said, "Why so serious?" We serious, bro. We only serious here. We don't pid. Wes said, "Hope you are fine, Jay. Any idea about UMA Anchor? UMA Anchor? Don't really know much about UMA, to be honest. UMA's chilling. UMA's chill. I mean, this is, yeah. I mean, it's up like everything else. A lot of coins just look a little bit worse because they pull back a little bit more. So this one looks like it pulled back pretty significantly, but it's still up like almost 2x from the bottom. You know what I mean? That's awesome.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
All right. No, but UMA, the chart doesn't look great, but you got to look at it from sort of, it pulled back. It was at like $32, went all the way down to 6. So like it's still done decently well. It's just sort of kind of behind everything else, I guess. So previous high, 1, 2, you just got to break that high. Just got to break that high, and let's bring up the daily EMA ribbon here. Oh yeah, perfect, man. As long as you're holding the daily EMA ribbon, you're bullish, right? You're bearish when you're below it, and it's resistance. You get back above it, you confirm it as support. You're good. You're about to flip it back bullish. You know, it's going to come up here. You're going to have to get squeezed above this eventually, right? If you want to stay bullish. This is going to continue up. You're going to continue up. But anyways, next resistance, if you do break this, is up here at 1590, right? Previous support, previous resistance. It's easy. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to go kind of flip through some of these altcoins here because we got a bunch to look at. I'm also keeping an eye on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at like 49,000. Still kind of in chilling in this general range. It's wicked down here a few times. It got bought back up. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, last 2 candles you wicked down here too. So I'm not getting my panties in a bunch just yet. If I had panties, now you guys are gonna be like, Jordan has panties. Jordan has panties. I don't got panties. All right. Jeez. Maybe I do. Maybe you guys gotta learn that I do have panties. No, but Anchor. You can see right here, kind of just range lock. I think we talked about the Anchor the other day, but same type of scenario, right? You're below your daily EMA ribbon. You're now above it. You confirmed it as support. Now you just need to sort of get that bounce and break this resistance line. Okay, gotta break this resistance line. Jordan, the AXS hater. Guys, I can tell you right now, AXS is probably making new all-time highs again, right? We'll take a look at it in a second. I'm not hating on AXS. I'm not hating on your coin, okay? Not hating on your coin. If I see someone say, I'll look at AXS this time because I'm nice. But if I see more people say AXS, like, oh, you hate this coin, or you always ignore my super chat, or no, you always ignore my chat for this coin, I probably won't look at it. But I'll look at AXS for you, okay? But yeah, you're going to range lock between 10.8 and 9 cents. So you just got to break this range. And I think you go up. You bounce off the daily EMA ribbon. You're going to continue up. I mean, you're bullish at this moment. You're bullish. Let me take that off real quick. And sort of put that back on. You hate it. You said you hate it. You always ignore me. It's like my ex-girlfriend. You always ignore me, Jordan. Why do you always ignore me? I don't. No, you always do. You always ignore me. I really don't ignore you. You don't give me enough attention, Jordan. You know what? Maybe I don't, all right? Deuces. But yeah, you know, if you see your fib levels are exactly at those levels there on the fibs. So if you break that, you got your next fib level at the 0.5 fib, which is about 13 cents. Watch 13 cents next for anchor. Dent. We had Dent from Aviv. What's going on, Aviv? Thanks for the super chat, my friend. He's still here. Aviv. I got you on Dent. All right? So I like this. So previous support. Once again, flipped it to support. So I like that. Simple. Very, very simple. And the daily on Dent is nuts. Yeah, you've already done like over a 4x on this coin since the bottom. That's what I'm saying. Like, even the bears, you're missing out on all these altcoin gains, bro. Like, why are you being a bear right now? Even if it does go back down at some point, you're missing out on these altcoins that are doing 4x's, 3x's. Most coins are already done 2x's. Some coins have done 6, 8x's. There's coins that I hold that done 6, 8x's already. Okay? You're missing out on these gains, dude. Not gonna say FOMO in now, right? Don't FOMO in now, but if you weren't such a bear at the bottom and you bought at the bottom, you could have sold now and then bought. You could have bought at the bottom, right? Been a bull this whole time, sold now been a bear, and try to push it back down. You could have been a bull this whole time, and now you can flip into a bear now. Makes sense. That's a scam rank, Chris. No, but yeah, this looks good. I mean, this looks good. I mean, you're just parabolic right now, dude. You're parabolic right now. Yeah, I mean, came back down to test your daily yet. I haven't even came back down to test that. Nuts. Going absolutely nuts here. All right. So that's that. I mean, Den, if you continue up, look for like 1.2 cents on Den, but Den's going nuts. Sometimes TA is sort of, when a coin does a 4x so quickly, TA is kind of, kind of crazy. Craig said, let's break 50K tonight. Where's Fashad at?
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Tell him I'm buying plenty. I still can't become a member on my YouTube app. Might have to go on PC. It's all right, Craig. Fashad's been here a couple of nights in a row lately. Fashad's been here. He's not here today. It's Friday. He's probably hanging out with family or something. For those of us that have friends. I got no friends. No friends. I got no family. The only family I got is you guys. I'm just kidding. But that would be really sentimental. If that was true, you know how sentimental that would be if that was true? If I was like, guys, I got no friends, no family, no pets, nothing. Just you. I'm in reality, I'm just kind of kidding. But I do love you guys, though. I do love you guys. IR said, I need to know, is Jabba dead? No, we saw Jabba. Jabba's still alive. He's very, very mad. He's looking for a mentor. So if anyone wants to sign up to mentor Jabba, let me know in the chat right now. Let me know in the chat right now if anyone wants to mentor Jabba. Okay? Let me know. Billy said, please use the word girthy more often. You're making me feel bad now. Let me know in the chat. He needs a mentor. He'll pay. He doesn't have much money. He could probably pay like $1/4 an hour. But if you're down for $1/4 an hour, he'll be right there for you. What's up, Algo? What's up, Algo? Madden came out today, so I'm itching to play Madden here in a little bit here. It's actually still downloading, but I'm itching to play Madden. It's downloading a little bit slower because I'm streaming too. All right, I typed in girthy. I literally just typed in girthy because I thought it was a coin. And Philly said, please use the word girthy more often. And I thought it was a coin. That's funny. Savvy for a $1/4 would be nice. Defarian said with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Defarian. Shadrack said KRZ isn't on TradingView, but if you've been known to make exceptions, you can take a quick look at the fundamentals on Cran's Finance. Not on stream, man. Not on stream. I've made some mistakes doing that before, so not on stream, my friend. Not on stream, dude. I've only made one exception ever to that rule, and that was because it was Squiggy. You know, Squiggy has rain. Squiggy has rain. That's all I'll say. Thank you for Susach Sayed. Defarian said, check out TRB Teller. Oh, Bitcoin dumping. Java's getting pumped in his room right now. Holy crap. He's getting literally pumped. Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a dump. We'll see how low it goes, guys. Not expecting some huge dump here. As always, we probably maybe dip to like right here. 48.7. Retest the previous highs. And continue up. If not, we get all our fib levels here. All our fib levels. As possible targets here. Man and dumping hard right now. The bull trap. The bull trap is real. Look at the bull trap on the 4-hour. Holy moly, that's a bull trap. Look at this bull trap on the 4-hour. That is a bull trap. Holy crap.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Look at this bull trap on the daily.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Look at this thing. So cute. Such a cute little red candle. So cute. Bears, how did you make this? How did you make this cute, cute, cute little red candle? That's probably going to end up being a green candle at some point. How did you make this? How did you make this thing? Look at it. So nice seeing it red. I'm so nice seeing it. I wouldn't be surprised if this turned green by tomorrow. Wouldn't be surprised. Girthy. All right, we did TRB. Is it time to have that talk? No, Teller's good, man. The setup's good. Double bottom, broke the resistance. Looks good. It'll probably pull back right now. Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a pullback. We'll see how far Bitcoin can go back, right? But, you know, you don't really have much support levels. You know, we can maybe look at our fibs from swing high to swing low, or swing low to swing high. Let's look at some of these fibs. Or 236 as a possible pullback target if Bitcoin pulls back. Who knows if it's actually going to pull back? But just for instance, like 50, 20, 25 might be a pullback area for you on the daily. If you continue up, which not expecting Bitcoin to have a huge pullback here. So if you continue up, I mean, just looking left, there's not much really going here. 66.91 for TRB, probably the next target if you continue up. So what? Those are your two targets, up and down, if we do move. Look at Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin. Oh man, that was quick. Not gonna say it's gonna last, but Job is happy now. He's gonna be sad again in like 2 seconds. Watch. He's gonna be sad again. Jordan, the man, the myth, the legend, Senso. I wouldn't know if I'm a man, the myth, the legend, man. The only man, Senso. Oh, whoops. The only man, myth, and legend I know is not many people. Not many people. Let's see. Have you looked at QNT yet? Javai, I'll get to QNT, my friend. I'll get to QNT. I got tons of altcoins to look at here. So so Senso, previous support 1, 2, flipped as resistance. So technically bearish structure. This coin actually looks really bad. This coin looks really bad. Now this isn't something that Bob would invest into. This chart looks pretty bad. Right? Previous support, flipped the new resistance in a bullish trend. When Bitcoin's bullish, that's not too great. Not too great in my personal opinion. Doesn't mean it can't, you know, sort of make some moves here, but not looking too great. Not looking too great. More dump music coming. I don't know about that. But yeah, I would be surprised on Senso if he came back down and test these previous lows down here. Even make a double bottom and then try to make a base and sort of continue up, right? But yeah, would be surprised if he come back down at 446. Smash that like button, said Crypto Shock. That's what I'm talking about. Wes said, Jabba is the fat shorter. I'm dead. He's literally the fat shorter. You know what? Maybe I should have my grandma mentor her. She wants to get into crypto, so.
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
Oh, hold on. I gotta reset my camera here. It's getting a little dirty. Oh, look at that. Bitcoin's back up to 49,000. That was quick. That was quick. I'm not gonna say it's gonna last, but it's soul break out of the bull flag on the 4-hour. We'll reach the target or pull back first. What is the near-term price prediction from Michelle? Let's look at it. I think it did. XRG. So did it break out of the bull flag on the 4-hour? I'm not seeing a bull flag on the 4-hour. Not really seeing a bull flag. But I guess depends what you mean in a bull flag on this. I don't really know what you mean. Maybe on the 1-hour. Yeah, I don't really see much here. Don't really see much here. Yeah. don't really see much here. I think Sol, depending on what BTC does here, I think a pullback to 74.50 and then another try here makes some sense. It does look like you're slowing a little bit down in momentum here. You can see you're making lower lows on the 4-hour RSI, higher lows on the price action, right? So you are losing a little bit of momentum here. So if you had a pullback at some point, I wouldn't be surprised. Though it is Solana. It is freaking Solana. So take that for what you will. Solana's been going nuts. You are making, I guess you are making higher lows, so could be in some sort of like ascending triangle too, where you're making higher lows and sort of making the same point on the top side, which could eventually push you up higher. So watch for the obviously the break of the previous two highs. Bitcoin back above 49,000. That was quick, Bears. That's all you got? Bears, that's all you got? The heck is that? You can't push it down any farther than that.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
That's all you got. My son walks around the house saying, everyone panic, we're going to zero. He's 11 and thinks you're the best. Loves Bob and Java. Thanks, Michelle. That's awesome. There's so many kids that watch this show, which I try to keep it a little more PG than it used to be for that reason. You know, we used to be a little bit less PG on here, but I try my best. It's not always, but, you know, it is what it is. Jason said, can we look at Dash coin? Dash. Not really, not really. DXY's dumping. Shafe, you in here? Shafe loves the DXY. Shafe is like my DXY guy. If I ever need to know about the DXY, I go into the Discord and I see Shafe. And he's just talking about the DXY. Pretty good. If I ever need to know what it is, your best bet that Shafe is talking about it in the Discord. But yeah, previous high. And we pull back. I think if a pullback scenario is retesting this previous high here, would make a lot of sense. Probably matches up with sort of a fib level too. Yeah, right at your 0.382 fib. So I'll move back down to like 216. Wouldn't be surprised me here on Dash, just to kind of reset this 4-hour RSI a little bit. But other than that, I mean, obviously the trend is up, and the trend is clearly up. You know, above your 4-hour EMA ribbon, so I assume that you're above your daily, obviously. Yeah, well above that. So, yeah, pull back to 216. If you break that, I mean, it's not a lot left. I mean, you're going... I mean, you could be going up here. Seriously, 337, you went straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So 337 could be next after that. You know what I mean? Only to dislike. Savvy's in the bullpen. Ready to throw. Wave 3. Dash. Will 1 inch. Will let's see. Will 1 inch become 6 inch anytime soon? 1 inch becomes 6 inch. Depends. Is he happy or is he sad? If he's happy, yes. If he's sad, no. I can see the kids now. Mom, what does he mean? Does a 1 inch become a 6 inch? Honey, you don't need to know. Or, honey, he's just talking about a candle. Mom, what do you mean? That's not what you mean, Mom. That's not what he means. Anyways, you know, the previous highs here, 394. You're slowly just making your way up there. I mean, you got a 75 in the daily RSI. Watch that, but I mean, there's not really much in between here. You get a little bit of a poke right here, right there, previous high. So if you break that, you know, 394 is coming pretty easily. And then Yeah, you flip bullish on your daily EMA ribbon, so you look pretty good. You just gotta sort of continue up. The daily, like I said, all these altcoins daily charts are getting a little bit overbought. Does it really matter? Like I like to say, guys, you can go back in time and some of these coins can stay overbought for a long time. Just go look at the Bitcoin chart on the daily, right? It's sometimes it doesn't really matter that they're overbought. It does to a certain point, but sometimes you want to stay overbought. You know what I mean? Because that means you're bull. That just shows that you're super bullish. A girthy candle. Did you learn a new word today? Rodney, what's up, man? Did I learn a new word? My favorite word today is, you know, my favorite word today is, my favorite word today is Madden, honestly. I'm trying to think and just Madden kept going into my head and I was like, yeah, Madden is my favorite word today. But I don't really understand, Roddy. The joke's kind of going over my head, to be perfectly fair. And there's a lot of jerks that could go off that. You're girthy for XRP. Cody said he's girthy for XRP. I'm still I mean, XRP's chart looks good from a structure standpoint. We're just waiting for that next impulse to break this previous high. And then 140, 145 is coming up next. That's your golden pocket. As simple as that. Just waiting for that next impulse. Just waiting for it. The 4 hour, you're just kind of chilling. Just kind of chilling, waiting for that next move. But, you know, perfect back test. Just need to get that momentum up. That's really XRP. I mean, the structure of it's perfect back test. It's awesome. It's awesome. XRP. I'm talking about XRP right now. We talk XRP right now. We're looking girthy. Girthy on XRP. How low is XRP and ADA going to go? How low is it going to go? I don't know if how low is it going to go is the right question. Depends on what Bitcoin does. Like this is not really a dip, right? This is sort of this candle right here could easily turn green in the next hour, right? Easily turn green in the next hour. Now, if Bitcoin does dip and comes back down and tests this previous high here, maybe like 47.7, which would not be a big dip at all. Even if it did happen, that would be, you know, I'm not really talking dips right now, guys. Just because there's a red candle on the chart does not mean a dip is coming. I think sometimes we jump to conclusions a little bit, but 250, that'd be like 2.5%. So like maybe XRP drops like 5%, maybe it comes back down to like 110. That's if you get a dip. I mean, guys, you're in the same range that you've been in for the last couple hours. Which the bears just try to push it down and it just got bought right back up, right back above 49,000. Do I think a dip is coming? Nothing on the charts really tell me a dip is coming at this current moment. Nothing is telling me. If anything, you might now have some bullish divergence on the hourly. Might have some bullish div. If you close where you're at right now. Smash the like up. Jordan and Bob are the best crypto streamers by far. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley's another one of my chicks. How could I forget Ashley? How could I forget Michelle? And how could I forget? I don't know. There's a lot of ladies in here. I can't keep track. Hello, Jordan. Can you please take a look at FTM? We looked at FTM a little bit earlier, so I'll do it real quick, man. I'll do it real freaking quick. FTM. This is not the phantom chart I was looking at before. This is the phantom chart I was looking at before. It's gone though, which is interesting. All my stuff is gone. So we hit our 0.5 fibs. You're looking for an entry point. Well, I don't know. I'd ladder in, man. I'm never a big proponent of going all in at one time, right? Always keep dry ammo. So maybe put a buy order there at 45.4. Obviously not financial advice. Do your own thing. But that's a pretty obvious pullback scenario to the 0.5 Fibonacci or the 0.382 Fibonacci, and then also these previous highs here at like 40 cents. So like that's obviously in the case of a pullback, but you know, kind of it depends on what Bitcoin does, man. If Bitcoin keeps going, at some point you're gonna have to decide, and this is what I try to tell people at the bottom. When these coins really start moving, at some point you're gonna have to decide when you want to FOMO in if you didn't buy at the bottom. You're gonna have to decide, you know. So, you know, or you just don't, or you just don't. I mean, you could have the, you know, the range of, oh, I'm just gonna wait until this level's crossed. You know what I mean? I mean, at that point, a lot of people see that the issue I have with the market right now is I feel like either everyone accumulated down here, okay, and people that are trying to buy right now are a little bit worried. Right? And what I think is going to happen is once we cross like this golden pocket area, if we get up here, I think that's when everyone that's too scared to buy here is going to FOMO in. And I think if we can get back above that, I think that's going to cause a crazy pump. Crazy pump. If we can get back above this golden pocket. But it really comes down to breaking this. I think that's what people are watching for. That's what people on the sidelines are sort of waiting for. Can we break that golden pocket? So, should be interesting. It's going to be an interesting weekend, you know, if we start pushing these levels up here. Very, very interesting. I don't want to buy cake. I FOMO'd in my entire fries, cheeseburger, MC check on Doge. If you've been watching the stream for a while, you guys know, like when we were down here, I was saying at some point Bitcoin's going to bounce, right? And what did we used to say? At some point, Bitcoin's going to bounce. And when it does, it's not going to give you an opportunity to get in, right? That the whales don't want to give you that opportunity to get in. Come on now. At least not yet. At some point they will, but it's going to be when you least expect it. It's going to be after you already FOMO in. They want everyone to FOMO in, and then they're going to have a little bit of a dump. Okay, that's just how it works. So, you know, like we said, if you didn't buy in here and here, at some point you're gonna have to wait till FOMO in. It's gonna keep going higher. No one wanted to listen to me down here. When Bitcoin goes up, it goes up fast. Okay, not gonna say it's gonna keep going up. It could easily fall back over and come back down. That's always a possibility, right? But if this does go up, you know, it might not give you the opportunity to get in, and you're gonna have to FOMO in. What you're gonna do is you're gonna say, "Oh, I'm not gonna buy. It's gonna dip. I'm not gonna buy. It's gonna dip. I'm not gonna buy. It's gonna dip. Gonna dip. Gonna dip. Gonna dip." Not gonna say it's gonna go up like that, but you know, something like this or something, and it's not gonna give you the opportunity to get back in. So, is what it is. Man, that's Rick off. Let's see. FTM, how low is XRP? Telcoin. Couple more alts, guys. Couple more alts, and then we'll probably just hang out on Bitcoin for a little bit here. So I want to get back above this trend line here. So you got your support coming up. You got your support coming up, and then you're coming back up here to retest that previous support line. I'm trying to flip it as resistance right now. But yeah, you really just want to get back over that trend line, both this blue line and obviously this yellow line here, which has been your resistance, your old support. So that's a very, very big level if you get back above. You get back above this yellow line, you know, 3.1 cents is going to come pretty quickly based off previous price history, right? Up, down, 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 up, down. So yeah, watch that level very, 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 very carefully. If you get rejected, you know, depending on what Bitcoin does, obviously, you can come back down to 1.5 cents maybe, right? All right, what would be a good entry point for SRM? And then we'll probably watch Bitcoin for the rest of the stream here, for the most part. We'll check CMC. We haven't checked CMC just yet, guys. We'll check CMC here. So you couldn't get back over this previous 1, 2, 3 highs. Okay, a good entry point. You guys, so you guys are giving me tough questions because you're asking me for entry points. You know, after a coin's already been parabolic, right? It's, you know, I get it. You kind of have to do it now if you want to get in. So I get it, but you know, for example, sure, we can look at Zill. You know, you guys are asking me for entry points, but guys, like a lot of these alts, like this one went from 230 to 870. Talking about a 4x in like a couple weeks. You know, at some point it's going to pull back. I just don't know when, right? So it puts me in a tough spot because I get it. Like if you didn't get down here, you're going to have to FOMO in at some point. But, you know, depends what Bitcoin does here. If Bitcoin pulls back, maybe if Bitcoin pulls back, you know, 633 maybe. 633 as a possible pullback scenario at your 382 Fibonacci. If Bitcoin keeps going up, though, I mean, you got your golden pocket coming up at 885, then maybe you can get a pullback. A lot of look, these coins have been going up in a straight line, so calling for a pullback is sort of calling for a pullback is sort of a losing strategy at this point. Because this thing has does a 4x in a straight line up. Who's to say it's not just going to continue doing that? You know, so I don't know. It's tough. It's tough, right? I'd probably at this point I'd probably dollar cost average in, right? Maybe it's a little bit too far ahead where you maybe, you know, you don't buy the 20% dips, right? Maybe you buy the 10% dips. I don't know. You got to come up with your own strategy, right? But I'd probably dollar cost average, like people are saying in the chat. But I'd probably do like 10% dips, 10% dips, because I don't know if a 20% dip, or you know, I don't know if 20% dip will necessarily happen, you know, before some of these coins highs. I'm not really sure if that's going to happen. And then we'll do Zill, and then we'll call it. It looks like Bitcoin is still sitting at 49,000, so we're kind of just chilling. You know what I mean? Kind of just chilling. Let's see. So 11 cents. You're at 11 cents for Zill. You already got the little pullback. You got the pullback for Zill. You retested your previous highs perfectly. That's nice. That's nice. The bullish div was there, so a lot of these altcoins, you got that bullish divergence, right? You got that bullish divergence right here. Someone said in the chat, desperate no pointers. See, yeah, you made lower lows in the RSI, higher lows in price action. Classic bullish divergence. Should give you that springboard to get you a little bit higher. We have our next resistance coming up at 12.3. So watch that for Zill. But I like the general setup here. It's probably also a bounce off your EMA. Yeah, so bullish divergence with a bounce off your EMA ribbon. I like that for a continuation up. Obviously, with the caveat of Bitcoin not taking a giant brown dildo on us. All right, we don't want no giant brown dildos here. All right, that was a lot of damn altcoins. Holy crap, dude. All right. So Bitcoin's showing at 49,000 still. Girthy red candle. Look at this girth. Look at this cute guy. The bears. The bears are so proud of this thing. Look at it. So cute. So cute. If I could draw. So cute. That is the best way. What's a gift shib entry price? Algo said, Jordan, how many safe Doge moons should I buy? It's at an all-time high, and I want a FOMO though top if I can. Algo, I know you're kidding, man, but safe Doge moons. I don't know. I think, you know, those meme coins are sort of. I'm actually curious what safe moon's at. Actually, oh, it's not on. It's not on. No one talks about safe moon anymore. I always wonder what it's doing. Look at safe moon. all the people that bought safe moon up here, man. Dude, GG. Now all the people that bought safe, I have some friends that bought safe moon up here. They wouldn't listen to me. I told them, guys, you have someone that's been in crypto for a while. Don't buy safe moon. I'm telling you, don't buy safe moon. They bought it up here, and they got wrecked. Things still going down in a general trend. But man, there's people that bought up here. A lot of people. Brutal, man. I haven't looked at safe moon in a hot minute. Safe moon is dead. Everyone used to get pissed. I used to talk crap about safe moon in the chat. Everyone used to get pissed at me. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, this is not. Everyone was like, safe moon has a use case. It has a new swap. Or no, not a safe swap. It has a wallet. There's a safe moon wallet. It has a use case. This is what my friends were telling me. And I was like, dude, just because it has a wallet does not mean it has a use case, dude. They don't understand. They thought it was the hype. They liked the meme coins. They bought Safe Moon. And yeah, rest is history. Rest is history. Safe Moon got potential. Safe Moon, man. Safe Moon is no moon. Safe Moon chart looks bullish. What's up, Bootney? What's up, Bootney? Time is it? 9? Let's see where we're at right now. We're kind of just chilling. Guys, we can get those likes. We got to get to 1,000 likes, my friends. 1,000 likes right now for the chat. All right, let's hit 1,000 likes. That would help out the stream, obviously. And other than that, guys, I probably am going to... No, Algo, buy a lot of safe Doge Moons. Safe Doge Moons. Buy all the safe Doge Moons. If you don't, I'm going to be very upset. Okay? Because I need someone to talk crap about buying meme coins. Okay? Actually, the one meme coin I bought actually is doing pretty well. I do own a meme coin, guys. I have to admit, I'm not a meme coin virgin. Okay? I do own Spank Chain. But it's actually doing pretty well. Completely lucky. It was doing absolutely crappy earlier. But 48, 9, 40. Jordan itches like, man. I really want to play Itch and Matt. I really want to play Madden right now. I'm probably gonna get off, guys, because Bitcoin is chilling. We're still chilling at 49,000. So don't get all bearish, right? Don't get all bearish on me just because of this cute little daily candle up here, and even more cute 4-hour candle. Even more cute 4-hour candle. Don't get all bearish on me, please. You guys gonna make me ball. You guys gonna make me turn into Stone Cold Steve Jordan. Okay, you guys want me to look like this? You guys want me to look like this? The ladies are like, yes, please look like that. Men, do you want me to look like this? Stop telling me bearish things. Every bearish thing you say in the chat, I lose 1 strand of hair. Trust me, I know. The floor right now is covered in hair. Covered in hair. All right? So if you don't want to see me look like this, you know, stop stressing me out. Stop Stone Cold Steve Jordan. All right, guys. I'm probably going to go on the stream now. I'm going to go play some Madden. It's day 1 of Madden. Members only stream is tomorrow morning. We're going to call it 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the members only stream. I'll get some fancy charts going for that tomorrow. Look at some longer term charts for stuff and have some fun. So other than that, I'll catch you guys tomorrow between 7 and 9 or 10, depending on how I'm feeling that day. But other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.